You've seen me dive the Chemainus Dry docks before, but you've never seen me pull a derelict boat out of the ocean. Stay tuned for another Pacific Northwest adventure. How's it going, everybody? I'm here in Chemainus, BC. I'm meeting up with Fred, the rock owner, operator of East to West Freediving in Victoria, BC, him and Lori. He reached out to me last night, asked if I wanted to go dive the Chemainus Dry docks. And I said, sure, why not? It was honestly like 8 o'clock at night. Jasmine gave me the okay. I saw a viz report saying it's really, really nice in the area. So no better time. It's an extremely high tide here. I've never seen it this high. Apparently 50-foot visibility, so no complaints. Just means we're diving a little bit deeper. Fred and I believe Roger are coming out from Victoria. They're gonna be here any minute. Plan was to meet at 10 and it's 9:40 right now. I got a few new toys to play with as well. I picked up a new selfie stick. It's I think 10 feet. Should be fun. Yo, what's up, man?
Hey.
And Victoria? Yeah. Nice to meet you. Fashionably late Fred here.
5 minutes.
What, you said 9:34?
No. At 9:34, I sent you a thing to show that it was an hour and a half to get here.
Ah.
After I said I'm leaving in 25 minutes.
Excuses. What's up, Larry? What's up? Yo. They've upgraded the facilities here. You got a really nice bathroom, and it's spacious. Why gear up in the rain? In fact, you gear up in the comfort of some shelter. You got actually a bigger group than I was expecting. The more the merrier. At a spot like this, it's gonna be a good day. It's a nice wetsuit, man.
Thank you.
Ready?
Yeah.
That's Australian, right?
Yeah, Australian. Doing some market research, putting some miles on it to make sure they're good stuff. Well, it looks like it's good stuff.
Yeah, it looks nice, man. It looks robust. What you got, man? You get the Shadow, the Epsilon. Ooh, I can barely see it, man. You put right in.
I know.
That Shadow, man. I'm diving with the Prestige, the bow shot. And liking this one too. Fred reached out the night prior, asking for some insight on locating the dry docks from shore. They're fairly well marked on Navionics, but I figured I might as well just swim the group right to them. Plus, let's be real, I just wanted to dive. You can swim right from the Kinsman parking lot, but I find swimming out from the breakwater helps me get my bearings straight. Looks like the viz reports were correct. Nice. I found a crab, but I didn't have my catch bag. Your lucky day, buddy. Fred brought his float and we secured it to the wreck to do some pre-immersion. For those non-freedivers watching, that essentially means pull ourselves down a line by hand. Doing so consumes less oxygen than using the big muscles in our legs, and thus increases our dive time. Trying to pull down the line, equalize, and film proved to be a little challenging, so I went back and forth. In these situations, try and be careful as to not kick up sediment. It doesn't take much to kick up a big ball of sand and debris. That epic visibility will fade pretty quickly if you don't exercise spatial awareness. The top of the wreck was around 11 meters during this high tide, and my neutral buoyancy was around 10. Basically, I could hover right above it. I think this is my 4th or 5th video from this spot. In an effort not to be super redundant, I'll spare you the history lesson on the dry docks this time. But if you're curious, feel free to check out some of my other content, or I suppose Google works too. As a personal rule, I try not to let clips like this drag on for too long, but I make an exception here and there. Hovering neutrally buoyant above this structure was too cool of an experience not to share. Sea creatures are like Pokemon, gotta spot them all. If you're trying to scratch giant nudibranch off your list, Chemainus got you covered. No shortage here. I swear this song was made for this one. Besides all the anemone and nudibranch, there doesn't seem to be a huge amount of life surrounding this structure. I found the odd brown rockfish and school of shiner and pala perch, but it's far from a fish hotspot. It's crazy that this dry dock dates to World War II. I know it's been submerged for over 10 years now, and it's pretty obvious that time and decay are taking their toll. As cool as this spot is, after about 30 minutes to an hour, you've seen everything you can. We swam around the shallows for a bit and took advantage of the great visibility one more time before moving to our next mission. That's a wrap. That's another day in the ocean. The visibility was good. I wouldn't say 50 feet, I wouldn't say 15 meters, but it was really nice. The dry dock down there, I think it's been submerged for 10 plus years. and it's just full of anemones. Didn't see too many fish, but saw some perch swimming around. And just being in the water was a treat. It's always so calm here. I think every time I've come here too, I've seen a rainbow, which is kind of funny. The spot's a bit of an anomaly too. You could have wind all over the place and it's still calm here. So it's a good backup plan if other spots kind of let you down in terms of weather. Fred's got a mission here. He wants to pull this boat on a land. I don't know if he's going to be successful. Logic there, it's not in the ocean, and then it's the city of Chemainus' problem. It's not federal, it's not in the ocean, so maybe a higher chance of them doing something about it and chopping it up and getting it to the dump. Looks like it had a fire on board, and yeah, we saw a big oil slick this morning, probably from that boat. Not cool.
You need a V8, buddy.
You need
The air's coming in, so it's at 5 minutes and it shouldn't be too heavy. And the bow's almost out, so.
The line snapped, but now we can go directly to the tow line, so this might work a bit better. That's good. Well, how's it feel to help the environment?
Pretty good. I mean, hopefully most of the oil was still in it, but we did see an oil slick when we were swimming out. But at least now the flat deck can just come here, hook up to it, and take it away to the scrapyard. The city doesn't have to try to hire divers or.
Exactly, man. Yeah, otherwise they're probably just rotting there for who knows how long.
Yeah, just get pushed every tide, get pushed a little further in possibly as it gets actually still floating a little bit in the bow. But how long would it float for before it actually goes down for good?
It's true, it's true. Oh, I gave you one. Yeah, he did.
I got one too.
He did.
And look at it in the shot.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
I actually got
that's
to give
super
me
nice.
two, but I gave one to Victoria. So I was like, we don't really need two.
Yeah, I thought I recognized him.
Oh, he's such a legend.
Yeah, yeah.
His name's Brian, and he does this in his spare time. And
Yeah, those are beautiful.
yeah, it's super.
That's a nice one.
Everybody, like Roger's got one as well.
Oh, yeah, you
Victoria's stuff. I think mine was the best one.
Oh, I know, that's way nicer than mine. That's epic.
You see everybody looking at my one when I got it.
Yeah, yeah.